Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Metroid Prime 2 Echoes Blind. And in this episode, I'm going to be going onwards into the Dark World since I collected all the items, but a certain viewer, known as Nemo Ocean Soul, told me apparently about this item that I am missing in this area, because there was humming noises, but I didn't really hear it, and I currently can't hear it at the minute, but give me a minute. Oh wait, let me just put my headphones on to the max and see if I can hear it for a sec. You know, the music's actually quite loud. What I might probably do, just to make this a little bit easier, then is nip into options, go over to sound, and then decrease this. Okay, it's on 100 at the minute. Put this to 0 for a second. Alright, now do I hear the humming? Let's find out. I do hear that humming now. Okay, whereabouts is it? Hold on. That's the question. It sounds like it's to the left of my ear. I don't see how I couldn't hear this, because this is the one that I use it. I had to, I'm so sorry. I feel so stupid for missing that. Oh my god, it's been right here all this bloody time and I've walked past it. Even on the last episode when I was trying to get all the other remaining type of things before moving on to the Dark World, of course, this is one that I miss. Well, okay, I stand corrected, Nemo Ocean Soul. Bloody hell. You know, one thing I'm wondering actually, can I just literally go through here, avoid all the pirates? Oh. Or I could just go by really sneakily. Bloody hell, that was some Metal Gear Solid right there, wasn't it? I felt I might as well cut that bit out, even though really that happened a lot faster. Okay, never mind then. Right, now we can actually progress on into the dark side of the world. But first off, I want to scan this and read it. Let's see, it's a blade pod living storage units of the Ing Horde. These Ing morph their bodies around useful items to protect them. They rely on larger Ing for protection. Okay, so they morph their bodies around useful items to protect them. They rely, yep. As they have no way of fending off enemies. Damage from all weapons will harm them, but light-based weapons are superior. So I see, okay. Now, even though I got a beam, I doubt this means that it would damage it also. Well, actually, yeah, I mean, the beam kind of would. Does the beam then count as some sort of light weapon? It must do, considering how it completely destroys them like this. Okay, now it did tell me something, though, about these are the safe areas. So, venturing out, yes, exactly, dark ether's atmosphere is dangerous. I just want to recap a minute. Glowing safe zones protect you from the dark ether's atmosphere. Okay, right, let's proceed with caution, so I basically need to go over there. Here we go. Right. Oh, wow, you take damage as well. Some safe zones must be shot to function. Yeah, I was gonna say, shoot the sparkling energy nearby to energize this safe zone. Seriously? Oh, okay, so I have to... Jesus. Really? I have to keep on shooting this then in order to keep this thing going up when I enter into it, right? Is that correct? Hang on, wait, what if I scan this? Oh, hang on. This is a thing like added to my research, isn't it? It's a Luminoff light crystal. Generates protective field of light energy. Light crystals provide protection from dark ether's atmosphere. They can be nullified by dark energy and supercharged by light energy. Seriously? Okay. They were created by the Luminoff during their war with the Ing, and many still remain in use. Dark creatures despise the crystals. Some are injured or killed by the field they create. Righty-ho. Cool, that is something then to keep in mind. And also light, is in order to keep it up like this, isn't it? So then what I might as well do is destroy all of those. And, I don't know, I just feel like it's necessary in order to destroy those types of things, because it is getting rid of the dark energy, I suppose. Anyway, right. Energized safe zones don't last forever. Right, oh I see, yeah. To reactivate a safe zone, shoot the sparkling energy again. Right, but first off, I'd like to scan this. So, what is this? This is a light beacon. Generates protective field when energized. Light beacons must be energized by beam weapon fire to function and remain charged for a limited time, you don't say. Okay. The beacons were created when the Luminoff ran short of light crystals during the war. While simpler to make, the beacons were also unstable. They had to be energized periodically and could run out of energy at critical moments. Still, any protection was better than none for the Luminoff warriors. Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly. Cool. Well, since it's lit, I might as well then just move onwards. onto this next bit over here. Okay. It is kind of cool, though, how you do take little bits of damage whilst trying to venture through. And if anything, this is basically the same room, because as I discovered at the end of the other episode, at the minute this is in the light world. Well, no, the dark world, sorry, and it's basically the same thing, isn't it? Kind of reminds me, actually, of, I forgot what they're called. I think they were called, like, sort of sacred shrines or so from Skyward Sword. You know, ones where you had to collect the tears, or... Oh, man, it's been a while since I played Skyward Sword, but I think you know what I'm on about, right? The things with the Guardians, which scarred me for life back then. Right, and yeah, exactly. This is the same thing like as before, isn't it? What about this, though? This is the thing that I did in the normal world. Okay, and that's... Oh, I actually jump into here and then power this up, right? So then this will... Oh, wow! Oh, that's why it was transparent in the other world, because it means I need to be in the dark world to activate it. Hold the phone, though. Anyway, trans-dimensional activity detected. What do you mean? A device is being activated back on Ether. Right. So, what could that mean? Now, I'm just wondering, actually, does this probably mean... Well, for a start, are there any items in the dark world that I need to collect? If so, then oh boy, I'm going to have to jump back and forth between the light and dark worlds quite a lot, aren't I? But, since this is open now, is it open in the light world? I don't know, but anyway. So if I venture out there, I'm going to take damage, right? Right, what I'm going to do now as a risk is go out here, and then shoot this in order to get it back. Gotcha. It's a shame how you don't Oh, you do! Sorry, I'm not blimmin' observant, am I? Yes, you regenerate your health when you're inside the safe zones. Oh my goodness, also there's a dark creature right there. I don't want to scan that. I'd like to scan the thing which is beneath it? Where was it again? It was this thing over here, wasn't it? Yes. Okay, what is this? It's an Inglet worker drone of the Ing Horde. Wall-crawling, morphing bioform. So basically it's like Spider-Man. Strongly dislikes bright light. Okay, so they perform the menial or menial labor of the Horde, but can be pressed into a combat role if there is need. They are amorphous blobs and capable of clinging to nearly any surface. Inglets can fire bursts of dark matter in self-defense, though they prefer to avoid battle. They seldom travel alone and can be dangerous in large numbers. As with all Ings, they dislike bright light, and will avoid it if possible. Right. This will really then put it to the test, actually, if what I have counts as a bright light with the thing. Hold on, wait, let me just regenerate my health. Come on, there we go. Right, yeah, this time don't step out of it. Right, what I want to do is shoot it like that. There you go. Yeah, so it is bright light. It is bright light in order to do it. However, I just want to keep energizing this thing right here, just so then I'm inside the safe zone, because it is really risky otherwise without it, isn't it? Okay, right, this time, let's pay attention to where they are, because I can tell it by the shadows, and then take each one of you out like this, maybe. Okay, and now just get this thing back again. It is actually really helpful, though, that you can just regenerate your health like this. So what, does it just keep on coming? Is that right? They just keep on coming and that? So I just need to basically just be a little bit more careful here and there? Oh, I get it, and that it also flashes, basically indicating that, hey, you better shoot it again or else you're gonna die, right? I get the feeling that's how it works. Okay, right. This is actually quite scary, I'll be honest. Like, I know there were some scary moments in the first part game, but this is like a whole new level, man. Okay, and hold on. I hear an item. Oh boy, really? Yeah, had to be an item, didn't there? Now, just because I wasn't observant the first time, I'm actually going to look through this again, just really briefly. Yeah, I just thought it was safe just to read about it more in my spare time, because the problem is when I'm trying to provide commentary whilst playing this game blind and everything, sometimes I don't actually pay attention to what I'm reading. So it's often good to look at it off-cam, just so then it's properly at the back of my mind, you know? But I do hear that noise. Where is that humming coming from? Is it around here by any chance? Let me just have a good old look around the place and see if there's anything suspicious to scan. Unless perhaps maybe it's in here, right? No, it doesn't sound like it. It's definitely out here somewhere then. Right, we shall find that then, because even though I have 45 missiles, I would kind of like to find more at a time like this. Also, I think I know what to do. What this is basically saying is I need to get probably... Yeah, this is where I'm going to need the boost ball, right? In order to get up there. Because otherwise, you cannot get it. I mean, I think it's kind of obvious that it is at the top of, not that side, but this side over here. Because the humming is directly coming from over there, right? Cool. So I'm guessing maybe in the Dark World is where I'm going to obtain the boost ball? To be honest, I'm not sure, but we'll find out. Right, so what could be through here? What is this? It's a thing that I can, in order to use a safe zone. Right, cool. I'm trying to think of another thing, actually, this does remind me of. Even though I did say Skyward Sword, there is another game which is very familiar to it. But, oh man, my memory is so foggy I can't remember. Maybe it was a Sonic game or something? Nah, it couldn't have been. It'll cross my mind one day. Alright. Anyway, so I gotta keep alert, though, of that noise. Because that means shoot the damn thing, or else you're gonna die. In fact, I wonder what the dying animation is like in this place. Or in other words, you know, when you actually get a game over or so. I bet it's actually pretty unique in that way. Also, that is a thing that I cannot get up. Also, I might have screwed myself over here. As long as I keep shooting that, though, things should be good. Actually, here's a bit of my theory. Maybe if I did... Ooh, actually, this looks possible. If I did this, perhaps maybe I might be able to leap up there. I doubt it, though. Also, I need to shoot this before it blooming goes away. Otherwise, that's going to be bad news, isn't it? Oh, goodness. Right. They completely explode, though, and surround you with this whole great big thing of light, don't they? Right, okay. Also, that looks like a thing I can get up right there. Now, can I bomb jump my way up there? Ooh, I wonder. Is that a safe zone, though? Hold on, wait. How am I supposed to tell? I can go out, but no, there's no safe zone up there at all. So that's kind of bad. Okay, right, where's this light? It's right here. There it is. Cool. Also, what is that? Oh, wait, no, that's the Luminoff light. For some reason, I thought that was an item then. It's clear, though, that this leads to... Oh, wait, no, this is the same thing I went by, isn't it? In the light world. Oh, man. This is a different aesthetic, isn't it? Blimmin' hell. I don't really have much else to say whilst trying to play through this and that, really. Half the time throughout these kind of areas, it might just literally be me just reacting stuff, kind of like, oh my god, wow. Because see, here's the thing I've noticed in my spare time, alright? Even though I do focus on the commentary and try to make it entertaining for people to watch, it sometimes distracts me, you know, doesn't make me pay attention to my actual surroundings. So half the time, being silent and observing for a couple of seconds may help. Anyway, right. No, that's not a good idea. That was not a good idea at all in order to go out there, and I assume it's sort of the same, that sort of end, isn't it? Right, so then... Now, how does it expect me to get up there? I mean, if it's intentional for me to do this, then that is rather strange. But you know what? I'm gonna try it anyway, because this is my way of doing things. There we go. Right, cool. So then, that means... Wait, have I just gone all the way back to... No, I haven't. Good. For a second there, I thought I literally went all the way back to the teleporter. In the same room, at least. Hold on, let me just check. Okay, I'm back now, actually paying attention this time, and unfortunately I gotta take out these things again, but you know what? I'm starting to slightly get the hang of how the heck this area works, in some kind of way anyway. Also, shoot the thing before it kills me, please. That would be nice. Right, okay, remember now, it's this way, not the other way. God damn it, I was going the right way all along, but of course, because I'm stupid, that doesn't happen, does it? Oh boy, I'm glad I'm taking the time though to literally scan all the enemies. And here's the thing, Hyper Shadow basically was telling me about why this game, pretty much, even though you do scan stuff, while it might overcomplicate some of the explanations for all the things that you see, because half the time you're like, well, it's obvious, you just shoot the door or something. In a way, it can kind of educate you with all these new scientific words and whatnot, or not even scientific, just like new vocabulary in general, you know. And he's got a strong point right there. I can't really argue with that. Okay, this way. It's this way that I'm supposed to go. I don't know how my brain thought I needed to go that way. That's exactly what I mean when I say sometimes my commentary is distracting. You know, it doesn't help. Oh, goodness. Especially when stuff like that happens. Right. Okay, let's pay attention to the shadow this time. And shoot. Cool. Or actually, when I take damage by those things, because I'm in the light, it replenishes my health anyway, so I've got nothing to worry about. What is this game like in hyper mode, though? Well, actually, I probably know that already. Because, see, even though I beat Metroid Prime, in my spare time when playing the game, I decided to take on hyper mode with, like, the various suits. And, yeah, it's definitely a bit of a step up compared to the other one, that's for sure. Because normal mode is, wow, really easy. It's no wonder that I didn't really die once, you know, throughout the whole entirety of the game. Because I'm playing basically in easy mode. You see, to me, I thought normal mode was sort of easy, normal type of thing, you know? Not really anything that's too easy or anything. No, it's basically the easy mode in the Metroid universe. Also, this is a good time to save, I reckon. So I am going to kindly do that. Hopefully my recording will not screw up. Okay, I've saved now, and whereabouts do I want to go to next? So, let's see, it's not that way, because that's the way I came, isn't it? Oh boy, right. Now I wonder, is there anything suspicious out of here? Well, I have like 2 energy tanks at least, so you know what, it's worth it, because then I can just go back and then replenish all my health. Not to mention that I can also destroy these things, and then pick up little parts here and there, right? Cool. Show so technology detected. Oh great, the game's gonna show me where to go, because I've spent so blimmin' long in this area. Recover lost equipment, I might as well see where it's taking me. The Judgment Pit. Oh, but goodness, that is like literally plain in center of that thing, so oh boy. Maybe it's gonna be like some sort of dark, immense boss that I'm going to encounter. Hang on, what are these? These are things I can scan, right? Aha, I got you this time. Let's see. This is a night barb flying airborne hunters native to dark ether. Targets are small but travel in large numbers for safety. Avoid contact. Right, okay. So, they are smaller and weaker than a hunter ing. A night barb will travel with a large pack to increase its odds of survival. This is wise, since their primary predators are hunter ing. Interesting. I'll keep note of that, even though really, to me, I'm basically saying, stay away from them. In fact, what happens if you shoot one of them? Do they die? Yeah, they're basically the equivalent then of those bird type of things that I saw. I can't even remember the name. And I scanned them as well, so isn't that just amazing, right? Okay, it's this way in order to go by, but do I hear any humming, like at all? Not that I know of. Not that I know of. I have heard of humming a bit earlier though, so I've got to keep that in mind. Anyway, I reckon though at a time like this, before moving on, it's a good place to stop. Not only for the duration of the episode, but look, here's the save point. It's convenient for moi. So, in the next episode of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes Blind, we're going to be venturing through this door. Exciting. Take care guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one.